Welcome. I'm Dave Page, Early Literacy Specialist, and all are welcome to this session. Today's topic will be speech, language, and I'm going to talk about bilingualism, having two languages, even multilingualism. You can watch this program with your children. We'll talk about rhymes, and I'll recite some rhymes, and we'll sing some songs. Or you can watch this program alone, and we'll give you some new material, hopefully, to sing and rhyme, and some ideas that might help you with your child's speech and language development. So babies are amazing little things. They have been listening for a couple months before they're born. The hearing is fully formed by the time babies are born, so they are already able to orient themselves to the birth mother's voice on the first day of birth. If there are two people in a room speaking, they will orient themselves to the mother's voice. So they're attuned to the birth mother's voice, and even the language. If two strangers are speaking two languages, and one is the language of the birth mother, the baby will orient themselves physically and be comfortable with that person speaking the same language as the birth parent. Let's do a song, and we'll talk about how songs are related to listening and speaking later on. And here's a nice one that we can do, and it's got some signs. The signs are more, together, happy, and friends. Are you ready? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be, 'cause your friends are my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Some parents use baby sign, which can be American Sign Language, which is what's commonly used here in Canada. There are different sign languages all over the world, and they use it to help babies to have understanding. So anything from more to apple, but we all use gestures with children. We say, are you tired? Do you want up? We say hello, we say goodbye, we say I love you. And we use a lot of gestures without sometimes thinking about it. So those gesture-driven words, those action words, those verbs are what babies respond to. As they get older, they understand, ow! They understand, uh-oh! And that becomes a fun game. Uh-oh is a baby word. So babies are not born with language, but they're always listening. And we can help them on that road to language by giving them songs, by giving them rhymes, by speaking to baby. The more you speak to baby, the more they're going to slowly understand. So let's look at a simple song we can sing with babies. I've got a book here somewhere, Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So this one's nice because it's got a rhythm you can rock with your baby. And if you have older children, you can get in that rowboat position, grasp arms, put on your life jacket. Let's do this one together with your friends and your children. Are you ready? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Sometimes there's a crocodile. Are you ready? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream, ah! I'm looking for a duck, because we're going to row, row, row your boat up the stream and back. If you see a mama duck, don't forget to quack. Do we have a duck around here somewhere? We can just imagine our duck. Row, row, row your boat up the stream and back. If you see the mama duck, don't forget to quack, quack, quack. So if you're doing these rhymes and songs over and over, your babies are hearing the language, they're having an expectation. Maybe there's a tickle at the end of the rhyme. A lot of us choose to do nursery rhymes, and there are some great books of nursery rhymes. Yes, they've been written a long time ago and recited orally, as many as 500-600 years ago. And some of them are a little violent or not something you might choose to do in today's world. But some of these nursery rhymes are still very commonly spoken. They are part of child culture. And this one is one such example. It's Jack and Jill. Are you ready? In this book, Jack and Jill are cats. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Another one, we've got it on the other page here, is Humpty Dumpty. So Humpty Dumpty is like an old riddle. Of course, Humpty Dumpty was an egg, which why he can't be put back together. Are you ready? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Maybe you'd like to take a moment to say that rhyme with your child. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. There are many books of nursery rhymes. This one was put together by Katie MacDonald Denton out of Vancouver and published by Kids Can Press. So many rhymes. Some are common, some not so common. Hickory, Dickory, dock. The mouse went up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse came down. Hickory, Dickory, dock. So it's the sound of the language, and we call that phonemic awareness, that hickory and dickory sound interesting. Higgledy-piggledy, roly-poly, Humpty Dumpty. This kind of language attracts small children, and they'll want that rhyme again and again. Of course, your small baby is only hearing this, perhaps. Dun 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 dun. Humpty Dumpty, right? Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Uh-oh. Here's a book called Baby Talk. It reminds us that babies have language that we all use through life, but these are sound effect language. They say wee, they say vroom with a car, they say woo, woo, woo when they see a dog. So up is an early word for babies. Peekaboo, peekaboo is a wonderful game to play with babies. So here's a peekaboo rhyme you can do. It starts with rain is falling down, and then the sun comes up and the sun does a peek. So first our little cloud, some lightning, a thunderclap, an umbrella goes up, rain is falling down, splash. Rain is falling down, splash, pitter patter, rain is falling down, splash. There's our peekaboo. The sun is peeking out, peek, the sun is peeking out, peek, peeking here, peeking there. The sun is peeking out. Peek! Peekaboo! So that's a simple, fun game that babies enjoy. They like the game that you're playing. The attachment, the bonding, the connection with language, it all builds love, and this is what builds babies' brains. So when they're hearing your voice and you're singing, and don't worry if you're not a great singer. It's not something that babies are going to be concerned about. And don't worry if you don't know a lot of songs. You can sing the same songs again and again. And we all know happy birthday to you. There's one you can sing to your baby many times. You know the ABC song. You know Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And you certainly would know other songs. And if you have songs in your home language, sing those. Let's be